Good morning, good morning, good morning. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers, and I'm not. Just Dom, the darling old man. New hunters. This is primarily for you, and or could be for new activators too. And this can definitely be for the old timers who have gotten in a habit of doing things a certain way. And we're going to reach out and we're going to ask you to help us activators. And how can you help us activators? Probably in more ways than one. So I'm going to try to give you some ideas just to think about. They're not written in a book of Hoyle. They're just a benefit to us activators who actually take the time to go out and get lost and get eat up with skeeters and some of the other things that we accomplish while out in a park. But here we go. So let's put it together. If you're following on the spotting page, one of the things that you could really help us activators is by respotting us. Very simple one. You're on the spotting page and you see what park we're in. That's going to give you the park number. And it's going to give you our call sign. And in the comment section, people will post information. At the very bottom of that post, on the right side of the word Respot, is a little history green icon. If you click it, it'll show you everybody who is spotted and or sometimes where the operator has 2 or 3 other operators with them or 2 or 3 other parks that they're activating. But anyways, the Respot button on the left, click it. It will automatically put you in a position where you can put your comment in the comments section. And this will keep the activator hopefully busy, because without you hunters helping us, we don't stay very long. And if we're in many a pileup, and we'll talk about pileups here in a minute, but if we're in many a pileup, we don't have time to do the respotting. We can only be dependent upon you. Yes, we are dependent upon you hunters, whether you're a park-to-park hunter or whether you're a hunter sitting at home. So utilize the spotting page. Now, let's get off of that a moment. If you just happen to be spinning the dial and you hear, very common, you're going to find most activators are going to say US 1234 and or US 1235. My call NC4XL QRZ. That means I'm asking for contacts. I've blatantly probably blew your ears away and said, "Brrrt," and that's how it sounds to you because you weren't ready for it. But we do give the park number and or numbers. Some of us do it after every contact. Some of us do it in a group of contacts and go back and re-announce it. Some of us use the word QRZ. That means we're ready for you to call us. Okay, so that's how you can help us by listening. Number one, we should be able to give you the call sign that we're using. And we should be able to give you the park number and or numbers. Now, there's some people that say go look on QRZ to find the park numbers. We don't do that. 99.9 of us are going to tell you the park numbers. And 99% of us, if you ask us, we're going to give you the park number. We're not going to get ugly or snipey to try to give it to you because, see, Parks on the Air is not a race. Yes, we're challenged as an activator by time, band propagation, sun setting, things like that. But we will give you the information. But any help that you can do is greatly appreciated. When it comes to you helping, This is an ugly 7-letter word, I think it is, called listening. Listen to the activator that you stumbled upon. If you have a piece of paper, write down their call, write down the part number so that you have it, or if you have it in a logging program, type it in so that you have it. Make your contact, and then you can go thereabouts. As an activator, when I work the hunters, a lot of us hunters that are activators, see, it works both ways. That's called park to parks. We're going to hear a park to park in there. And some folks don't understand, why do they get to go to the front of the line? Well, I'll be honest with you, when I drive an hour one way just to get to a park, and I'm on a road and I've got 7 more parks to go, my time becomes valuable. Set up and take down time, travel time, go to pee in the pot time. There's a lot of things that on the activator side that folks don't realize. So you're going to hear a park to park station come in, boom, and they're gone. That's what I look at as normal. Some and most of them will say park to park, NC4XL or whatever. Some just say park to park because that's their habit. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I prefer doing park to park NC4XL so that you know that I'm calling you, or if I'm mobile even, and I do a lot of mobile operating. But you as the hunter have every opportunity. Let's talk about one of my favorite parts that you can participate in. So as you've become new with chasing activators, and many activators, you'll realize that will go from 20 to 40 to 17 to 12, 15, 10, 6. They're going to go to other bands. You as a hunter help activate the park, believe it or not, by going to other bands and try to make a contact with them. I have been on activations where it's taken 3 bands just to get my 11 or 12 contacts because propagation is that bad. And I know it's bad for you hunters when you go to the spotting page and see all of us spotted, but you don't hear us because propagation. One of the things about propagation, if you stay on a frequency, let's say, and 3, 4, 5, 7 minutes later, all of a sudden the band's open and you can hear the station you were trying to get to. It's the same thing for us activators when we're out there. We'll have a run of 5, 6, 7 people call us, and then it goes dead for 10 or 15 minutes. And that's the importance of you hunters respotting us. That helps. And or if we do respot ourselves and we go to other bands, to try to work us on other bands. Now I'm going to give you a little something that I've been doing a lot of because of band propagation. And if you, first of all, are authorized, not because you're a member of, I'll say it again, you are authorized, not because you're just a member of a club, okay? If you have a club call that you are authorized to utilize, your additional contact with the club call, or club calls in my case, I'm fortunate I have more than my share, may be what it takes for an activator to have the park activated. Or they might be on a rove and your additional contact will help them because of time it takes to travel from one park to the other. Propagation, none of us get to control, we only get to play with. So if you are an authorized user of that club call, don't hesitate to reach out with that second call or second or third or whatever and provide it to the activator so that it helps them. Now, sir, activators are listening to this. I want you to pay attention. Don't be in such a hurry that when somebody's trying to give you a second contact or second call sign, that you blow it off. Take a moment and listen. As an activator, listen for your park to parks. Listen for your QRP. They struggle. They want so desperately to be heard. And listen for somebody saying, I have a club call. For most of you that know me, you know that we're going to utilize NC4PO POTA on. That's our club call here via Mike at KN4XP, Eastern Carolina Portable Operators. And most of the folks that I work that are out activating know to expect a second call. But there is a benefit. So that's another thing, hunters, that if you're authorized to use the call, then you can assist your activators. Now, if you're like me, you downloaded this program called Ham Alert. It takes a little bit to get used to figuring out how to set it up, but once you get it set up, any activator that you're out chasing, when you put their call in, if they are spotted on the POTA page, it will trigger and let you know they're on that frequency in that park. You can do the same thing with that program for a state. If you need Alaska, you need Hawaii, you need Rhode Island or whatever, you can set it up for that. Now, one other little hint that'll help each and every one of you out. Parks on the Air POTA does have a Discord. Information is there. You can do a search of POTA spots. In case you want to know who worked what park on what day, put the park number in and it'll bring up all the history of it for you. We use Ham Radio Adventure Guys Discord. That's James Mon. I know everybody don't know him. Kilowatt Echo 8 Papa Zulu November has a Ham Radio Adventure Guy Discord. And being a member of Patreon, which is very benefit, when I'm out, it automatically gets posted to the Discord. So all the Discord members, again, Discord is just another platform that we all can try to use to advertise our opportunities for success or failure out in a park as an activator. Hunters, I'll leave you on one last note. You hunters are the ones that make the activators' dreams come true. By working us on multiple bands, by respotting us, by being there and using common courtesy, respect the way the activator activates their style. For those of you that don't know me and you get a chance to work me, I paper log. I'm going to take a list. I got my own shorthand, I promise you. If you're watching this YouTube video, go check out some of my other YouTube videos on my logging style so you can see it in the real world and you'll see what I do. It works for me. Yes, I have to go home and put it in a computer. I'm not in a race, guys and gals. I'll get my log up the next day or so. The names that I memorize from getting in the log and putting the information in, and there it pops up. There's Randy's name. Okay, KN4 Delta Yankee. And that's what I do. I thank you. This is just shy of 15 minutes. If you've been with me this length of time, I appreciate you. You hunters, you activators that are new, I appreciate you hunting us. And if you think this is a worthy video to share with other folks, please tell people come and take a look at it. They don't have to like, they don't have to subscribe. I'm not looking for a race for that either. Whatever happens, happens. But let's go have fun with Parks on the Air. Let's help the activators. You think propagation's bad now? We got 5 or 6 more years of it getting badder or worse or less prosperous. It's the cycle that we're all going to have to deal with. So do the things that you can do to help the activator. November Charlie 4XL Lima. Oh my God, I talk too much. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers, still enjoying the hobby where Parks on the Air gives each one of us a field day every day. 73s.